We were sitting in the office, so I had a computer, he had a computer. And just one day when we weren't even thinking about a dog business or anything like that. But he just turned to me and said, we should do a dog food truck. And I was thinking, that's the stupidest idea I've ever heard. Because I wasn't thinking, like, when your husband tells you something, you're just like, that's dumb, right? So my automatic reaction was to say no. But then I thought about it. It took me like 30 seconds. And I was like, you know, that's really genius. We didn't know any other dog food truck existed at all. But then, like, of course we had to do our due diligence. And then we were like, well, this is how we want to do it. You know, burgers, fries, everything that's on a dog food truck. So it's not like any other dog food truck. They sell biscuits and cupcakes and things like that you traditionally find in pet stores. And we make everything from scratch, original recipes, original ideas, every single thing we do ourselves. And so that's how WoofBowl was born.
So what we did is take a nutrient-dense and kind of holistic approach to treats so that our babies, our fur babies, could live a healthy lifestyle, or pet health and wellness, basically.
Like, for instance, in our burger, we have pumpkin in there. So like, dogs are eating the treats, but they don't necessarily know that it's good for them, and so it's like we're tricking them to eat well, right? But they love it. So you have our dog beer, which is good for immunity boost. So it's kind of like broth when humans eat it, if I want to explain it that way. It's good for gut health. And then we also have our sweet potato fries, which is plain sweet potato fries, nothing really special about it, but we bake everything, nothing's fried. So even the way we make things is a scientific approach to make it healthier. So some dog treat makers put sugar in it, I don't know why. We definitely don't do that. So there's no preservatives, no synthetics.
We saw a problem area in the pet industry or with pet food, and so we just decided to do something about it. And so Lotto and Dino have been super cathartic for me, and her being the crazy dog mom that she is, she says, well, if they're helping my husband heal, I got to make sure these little guys live forever. Yeah, a lot of what WoofBowl has been about, man, was just about bringing people together, solo solving a problem, bringing community together.
Bringing community together.
Bringing
and doing what does it mean?
Bringing the community together. Did I say that? How many times can I say it? Bringing the community together.
I always know it's for them. It's so weird. Yeah, I know. We're talking about you. So burger WoofBowl for Cooper. Thank you, brother. Yeah.
So we met playing basketball. I was still stationed in the military at the time, and I used to go play pickup ball at the university near the base. I was in there, kind of shooting around. I used to sneak in there, and sometimes, guys would go play pickup games.
It was $1 to get in. He didn't want to pay $1.
Yeah. So you got small ears, as they say. And so, I went in there just shooting around, and I saw her, and she was looking good in shorts. And, I just
Got a good jump shot.
had a good jump shot. She had a good jump shot. Right hand good, the left hand is a little pedestrian. Free throw shooting was okay, but no, we got together, man. And, she's been my caregiver ever since. She's 100% my caregiver. Yeah, we've been together for 15 years.
So how long did it take for you to fall in love with Solakina?
Instantly.
Okay.
It was right away.
Lies.
No, I fell in love with her instantly, man, because Solo's heart is as big as this room. Her heart is as big as the ocean. I have never met someone who is more compassionate, more caring, more loving, more selfless. She really is the best. I say she's my caregiver now here. I might get a little emotional, but I honestly would not be here if it wasn't for her. I've had some down and depressed times, and I'm telling you, if it wasn't for her, I know for a fact she's my North Star. She guides me. She comforts me. She's my heart, man. She really is. Solo's very special to me, man. She always has. It's my best friend. And you were joking this morning. I was saying, I'm trying not to cry, but I was saying it's like she's like Michael Jordan, and I'm like Tex Winter.
My mother and I, we stayed off of 27th and Capitol in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And so growing up, I was raised by a queen. My mother really was a queen. We had it was a soulful upbringing. There was a lot of soul in my household, but it also was a lot of tragic experiences and trauma that we face growing up. At an early age, I experienced a lot. I mean, I try to equate it now to, someone being on social media and flipping through their phone, and, my life was filled with all these experiences. And as though you feel like you're not being actively affected, you're just passively looking at these things. They take a toll, and it was a lot of trauma we experienced. But yeah, growing up in that environment, my mother was always trying to find ways for escapism for me. So that was basketball. That was, my dog Snoop. After our home was invaded, after we had a home invasion, a robbery. So a lot of what I experienced growing up was just finding ways to heal. And so I decided to join the military. And I joined the military, was the first, I was in 9/11 happened in September. Obviously, I was in boot camp by that December. And we were the first big deck ship over to Iraq and Afghanistan for Operation Shock and Awe. And so after that, I got out of the military and was honorably discharged.
So my parents escaped Cambodian Khmer regime. So what that is, they were killing anybody that was intelligent, basically. My brother was born, he was only 1 year old, and my parents decided they need to escape to get a better life for their kids. So my dad went ahead to make sure the path was clear for them, and so they had to pay basically the guides to show them like where to go in these jungles, because there were mines that would blow up and kill people. There were soldiers in there trying to catch people, and they were trekking through the woods literally with my family. And then we were sponsored by my uncle who already made it to the States. So Red Cross got us to the Filipino refugee camp where I was born. And so all this to say that I only got here when I was 2 weeks old, and I don't remember any of it. But literally had the clothes on their backs, and that was it. But my dad's dream when we got here was like, you have to have something of your own.
I think that's why we vibe so much too, because like her parents' story it's a different story, but it's remarkably similar to my upbringing. I think that's another reason why Solo and I are so passionate about what we do, and we have the drive that we have, because everything we do is to make our parents proud.
I got a crazy dog mom in here. That's how this whole thing started. Yeah, you know what I mean? Thank you so much. Yeah, have a great weekend.
Things that I love most about dogs is the fact that, dogs don't care about labels. And she's heard me say this a lot. Dogs could care, they could give a shit about labels. And we believe that labels have consequences. They kind of put up these walls and they divide us, you're this and you're that. No, so it's been fun, and the experiences and the stories, that have come through have changed us. She likes to always say this has been more of an experiment in human behavior, right? Or a lesson in human behavior. So no, WoofBowl started as a labor of love, and like they say, the mother of invention is necessity.
Welcome back, guys.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
I know. My hands smell good, don't it? Yeah, you smell all that goodness on there. Oh man, I missed you.
Oh my God.
Everybody knows Merritt gives the best hug. Oh, Merritt is my favorite doodle. I don't care who knows it. I don't care.
Yeah, the camera.